What's the difference between a location scout and a location manager? Well, a scout is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. You go out there into some cool place, you take pictures, you look at the treatment, the script, and you try to find the vision from the script and bring it to life in real life. You make sure it's available, and then you basically hand it off and the scouting's done. And then you move on to what's called managing the job. Now, most people that are location scouts are also location managers, but they're two completely different skill sets. And a lot of times, some people are better at one than the other. The scout, is kind of just doing the creative, looking at the vision, not really paying attention to logistics, etc., where the trucks are going to park. And the manager is like on the ground, in reality, thinking, oh my God, okay, this might be the perfect mid-century modern up in the hills, but how am I going to get my trucks up here? I have nowhere to park my crew, etc. It's going to take too long to, shuttle van in the 30, 40 people onto set from the crew parking lot. We're going to lose our day. We're not going to be able to make our day. That's like a first AD, location manager, producer perspective of a project, whereas a location scout is more just like, let me take some pretty pictures, let me show you what's in your treatment, let me show you the coolest beaches, the coolest house that has the most amazing light coming through it, etc. But sometimes you'll have like a 25, 30-year vet location scout that's like $3.99 Teamsters, and he'll just do scouting. He won't do the managing because he doesn't have to. And what a luxury, right? You just kind of find places for people, you make calls, you take photos, and then you just kind of hand it off to someone, and they permit it, they hire the cops, they get the fire review, all that good stuff, all the boring stuff, the logistical stuff that causes a headache. When it comes to the stress of a location scout job, it's all in the managing aspect of it. There's nothing stressful about location scouting. Really. I have a scout tomorrow with the director. I'm just going to show up. I have a schedule, and I'm just going to kind of walk around and look at the location with them and take a few photos and answer a few questions. That's it. I don't have 10 other departments looking for where they can take up space, etc. It's just me and the director and the producer doing a scout, chilling. Location scouting is where it's at. The managing part, you get more days a lot of times, but it's where the headache and the stress can come from. I've talked to some veteran location scout managers that don't really like working with people that are just scouts because sometimes they can mislead the crew and mislead the director and the producer, show them a location that's like beautiful and fits the specs, but it's not really sound or practical logistically, you know what I mean? Not everyone can pile all their gear, into a stake bed.